Okay, I've already done this once, and few mistakes were made, few things messed up, and I don't feel like getting a video editor, so I'm just going to try to shoot through it. Okay, so this is my first video blog that I'm doing to my users about XenoBot. It's going to be concerning detectability. I'm going to have a lot in the future about different things, but this is just about detectability issues and can I be detected and whatnot. Well, one thing that I've said since the start of XenoBot, before it was even popular, I told everyone straight up, every bot's going to get you detected. XenoBot's no different. And I even said, no, NeoBot's not safe either. A lot of people thought it was bullshit, but we've seen people get banned with NeoBot. Any bot that tells you you're not going to get banned using their bot is straight out fucking lying to you. They're lying to you for money, and it's working in most cases. Because what EKX did with NeoBot, he went out there and he got a gimmick. He said, people are getting banned right now. And the reason people are getting banned is because Kipsoft cracked down. And when Kipsoft cracked down, these bots were not developed. The current bots were not developed to be undetectable because it was never an issue before. So he went out and he said, I'm going to use this to my advantage. I'm going to tell everyone if a bot's not made like my bot, it's going to get them banned. He did that. He got all the users. He monopolized the industry. And smart of him, bad for me, because the thing is, the philosophy he used to sell his bot is not true. There's no piece of tangible evidence to support it. And in fact, as far as I or anyone else who can dig into the client with only DBG can see, there's no client-side detection. And even if there was, XenoBot's got that covered. You're going to see that here in a minute. We've seen, actually, here's the thread. Here's the thread that I made when XenoBot first started talking about you're not safe. But yeah, we've seen in the past, the last few ban waves, XenoBot has a pretty good track record. I mean, right here we have over 100 replies with 700 daily users and 1,500 per week, 3,500 total. And we have already 100 pages of replies with 3 people saying they were banned. I mean, I feel bad that people got banned, but they understood the risk they were taking. And it's still a great track record, because if you go look at iBot and you go look at RedBot, they may have a small amount more users than me, but at the same time, from what I've been told, they're having a higher turnover rate with bans, which is something I knew was going to happen, because what I know about the coders, they're not exactly great at what they do. Me, on the other hand, this is my 4th bot, my 2nd big bot, and I'm showing that. I really don't need to tell you. You'll see in time if you don't see already. Anyways, so the bullshit's getting put to rest because people are saying XenoBot's injecting and it's not getting us banned any more than any other bot. So it's getting laid to rest, those rumors, and that's a good thing. But here's something I'm going to show you right here. This is a Windows XP virtual machine. Okay, I just closed something when I shook it. It's a Windows XP virtual machine, and just encapsulating Windows XP. So I'm going to start Tibia. Do I have it open? Okay. I'm going to start Tibia within the virtual machine. I'm going to log in. Here we go. Logged in. Now we're going to inject Xeno. So boom, XenoBot's in here. So XenoBot uses something no bots ever used before. It's called a rootkit. It's something that is pretty evident in most viruses. It's something that's used to hide. Viruses use them to hide. XenoBot uses it to hide. Now, we don't have proof of any client-side detection, but I hide anyway, just in case. So this program right here is OllyDBG. It's a debugger. You go in, you look at code, watch it, do whatever. It's what I use a lot to develop Xeno, actually. So I'm going to attach to Tibia right here. And as soon as I do, here's the first thing. It comes up with an error saying it can't find a few different dynamic link libraries. And what that is XenoBot went in and it corrupted the process environment block of Tibia. And so it cannot see that XenoBot is there in its address space. That's part of the rootkit. And some people may say, well, now it knows it's corrupted. Well, anything can corrupt that address space. A bad virus, a bad hook on a program like Rainmeter, RocketDock, or Synergy. There's a million ways this can happen. You cannot pin this to XenoBot. So the next thing that's going to happen, okay, Oli's attached, Tibia's frozen, so we're going to give Tibia breathing room now. We're going to play. Well, it said, hey, Oli's trying to look at me, got to kick my rootkit in. Crashes Oli, so you can't look at it to see if it's there. It's going to do the same with anything that tries to look at it extensively. Anything that's looking at it enough to tell without a reasonable doubt it's XenoBot, it's going to do this. But here's the cool part. Crashes Oli, it doesn't give you time to recover. Restarted the whole virtual machine. Even in a virtual machine, full crash. And don't let this scare you, because this isn't something that's going to affect you. This is nothing you see. This only happens if you go tampering. It also stops crackers. Anyways, not white people crackers. People try to crack the bot. Close this virtual machine. Another thing I'm going to show you, people say, well, yeah, maybe they can't detect XenoBot injected, but it still makes packets, and packets are bad. I hear that one a lot. If it makes packets, it's bad. That's another myth. You can make packets correctly. Tibia does it all the time. But I don't make packets. I actually have Tibia make them for me. So we're in Tibia right now on Oli, on my main machine. I'm going to this address. This is a speech function. We're also injected with Xeno. The reason I'm able to be on Xeno and Oli at the same time is I took out the rootkit for this example. Gonna log in. Okay, so now I'm gonna say something normally. I'm gonna type, "Hi, I'm Darkstar, bro." Make it kind of long so you can see it. As soon as I say this, I get a breakpoint on this function I set. I set a breakpoint on this function. What this is a speech function. Every time you talk, Tibia calls this. And as you can see here on the ECX register, which is the argument register for this fast call, you can see, "Hi, I'm Darkstar, bro," right here. This is Tibia telling the network layer to create a packet. What you have is you have layer right here. This is where mouse clicks, keystrokes come in. Then down here is your network layer. In between, the space right here, there's something that says, okay, what was this mouse click? What was this keystroke? What do they mean? And then it says, okay, well, he was talking. He would say, "Hi, I'm Darkstar, bro." It sends it to this function. This is what sends the data. So you can just see, if I normally talk in Tibia, that's what sends the talk data. So now I'm going to log back in, go to support. I have Xera. I'll just set it here with Xera 99%. Eventually, it's going to try to say it. Oh, I need to put the breakpoint back. And when it tries to say Xera, we're going to hit that breakpoint. Oli flashes. You see this right here. This black and red because it was hit again. And you see Xera. And this might not mean much to someone who doesn't know what they're looking at. But essentially what you're seeing is XenoBot's not creating a packet. It's going in here. It's making Tibia think I typed Xera and hit enter, without the mess of it getting in your way. It's right under the layer to where it gets in your way, but right above the layer to where I can make any mistakes. Any mistakes that can be made, Tibia is already enabled to make, and therefore they cannot be attached to any sort of bot or remote play entity. So that's all I have for now. Just showing a little bit on why XenoBot isn't as easily detectable as some people want to think, and just showing, well, that's about it. Contrasting versus other bots and whatnot. I hope this puts a better understanding in some people's minds. I hope people are kind of seeing through the bullshit now, especially with the good track record of ban waves. If you don't want to listen to the stupid shit I have to say, you can see it throughout the forums. One I have planned, next video, maybe not next video, but one I have planned, I'm going to get iBot, I'm going to get RedBot. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to write the code to detect them. I'm going to show you how simple it is for Kipsoft to maybe detect them, and I'll challenge anyone to do the same to detect XenoBot's kernel. But